This is Real Racing 3 and I'm running the Koenigsegg Jesko in the all-in or out event. Current PR 64.1, completely stock. Recommended PR anything above that. So yeah, this thing is seriously underpowered. The real question is simple. Is this event actually doable at low PR, or is it just another PR wall disguised as a challenge? The grip feels fine early on, but the moment the AI closes in, they stick to the racing line like a glue. The first couple of goals seem manageable at first, but give it some time, you'll feel it. I got through the first 2 races without much trouble. Now we are heading into an elimination round. Let's see how does this go. Right here, this corner. Brake even a fraction late and you are instantly pushed wide. And look at this, zero room. The AI doesn't back off at all. It's aggressive, relentless. Do you honestly think overtaking is possible here? Look how far they pull ahead. That acceleration is almost impossible to match. That mistake's on me, but let's be real. The margin for error here is tiny. This isn't just a speed problem. It's acceleration out of corners and AI aggression. Even when you hit clean lines, they just walk away on corner exits. This doesn't feel like a skill issue. It feels like the game saying, upgrade or suffer. And yes, technically the car demands a higher PR. But that also means having enough in-game currency, gold, silver, bronze, whatever it takes. If you have it, great. If not, you're about to sacrifice a lot of hard-earned progress. You can enjoy driving the car, sure, but winning, that excitement just isn't there. You can play this event for fun, but fun alone doesn't earn you the actual reward, which is the car itself. And at that point, what's the incentive? If you lose, yeah, you didn't make it. And honestly, I don't think this race is worth forcing without upgrades. Look at the costs, 40, 50, 60 gold per upgrade? Seriously? I had 1,876 gold saved up. I burned around 1,100 gold just to get this event running. Yes, Real Racing 3 gave out 1,000 gold during the shutdown period, but let's be honest. Do you really think investing 1,000 gold like this is realistic without hitting the paywall? That's exactly why I skipped this event earlier. Eventually, you're forced to make a choice. Enter the paywall or walk away. For me, that's where it became a deal breaker. I am not against paywalls. They make sense for exclusive events, for players who want to pay. But when every event quietly demands payment to win, that defeats the entire purpose of calling it an event. This is one of those Real Racing 3 events where skill helps but PR matters more. If you cleared this race without upgrades, let me know how, because this one's rough. It really is the end of an era. When Real Racing 3 launched back in 2013, none of us thought we were starting a 12-year relationship. We just downloaded a racing game, but somewhere along the way it became a habit, a comfort, a constant. On December 18, 2025, EA officially announced that Real Racing 3 was being sunset. Their words were simple: the game has reached the end of its journey. But for players, this wasn't a journey ending. It was a chapter of life quietly closing. One reason lies in licensing. Real Racing 3 didn't use generic cars. It gave us real machines. Cars were admired, dreamed of, saved gold for, and waited weeks to unlock. But licenses expire, and renewing hundreds of them after more than a decade becomes painfully expensive. The cars stayed timeless. The contracts didn't. Then there's EA's shifting focus. Over time, the priorities moved towards bigger franchises. EA Sports, FC, Battlefield, The Sims, Apex Legends. Older mobile games slowly faded into the background. Updates became smaller. New content became rarer. Without ever saying it loud, The writing was already on the wall, and beneath it, there was the engine itself. Built in 2013, Real Racing 3 was running on aging foundations. Keeping it alive on modern phones meant constant patchwork, fixing instead of building, maintaining instead of dreaming. Eventually, even passion can't outrun time. In 2023, Electronic Arts announced that most of its staff at Fire Monkeys would be laid off as part of the company's restructuring efforts. Development of the racing titles Real Racing 3 and Need for Speed No Limits will be transferred to Slingshot Games in India. Following the completion of 2 limited updates for those racing games, the soul felt quieter, events kept coming, but the spark, the sense of future was fading. Now here's what remains. December 18, 2025, the game was removed from app stores. No more new downloads. No more purchases. March 20th, 2026, the servers shut down for good. After that, silence. As a farewell, EA offers a final gift, 1000 gold, an Audi S1 e-tron Quattro and the Rimac Nevera, a thank you note before the lights go out. And because Real Racing 3 was always online at its core, once the servers are gone, the game goes with them. No offline mode, no last lap, just the end. For many of us, Real Racing 3 wasn't just a game. It was the first mobile racing title that felt real. The first time a phone made us care about tire wear, braking points and perfect laps. And that's why this ending feels so ugly. Not because it had to happen, but because nothing this meaningful should ever end quietly. No checkered flag, no final podium, just a disconnect screen.